Here's Carr to throw. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Down. Mike, 48. 180. Coming after you. Hey, we're good, we're good. 185.
On first down, Carr. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Zay Jones. Incomplete. Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
You don't want none.
Bang, 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 bang.
He's right.
Bang, bang.
Watch that, watch that, watch that. 29. 29. Express.
To throw again, Carr. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on second and inches. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson, flush to his right. Trying to improvise. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll be taken down at the 26. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It's complete to Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
57, Mike. Hey, let's get this, get this.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Kill. Raider 9.
On first down, Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Check. Blue 80.
Check. 48's the mic. Squeeze, squeeze, double, double. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
One more time with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Carlson on for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score. Raiders 21, Ravens 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
He's scared.
Running right. This is Ingram. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Coming to you, coming to you.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Markel Lee getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to run with Ingram. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Now Jackson. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Max Crosby in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Easy. Kill.
Tight dog.
Hatch it. Watch twist. Express.
Motion. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check. Out. Check 43.
Right down.
Off.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Down. 180.
57's the mic. They can't hang with us.
Take 4. Easy. Kill.
57's the mic.
Express.
Now Carr. Here's a short little toss to Carrier. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Express.
Now a give to Jacobs running right.
Get it.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Express.
Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that? 57's the mic. Double dog.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Down. 280.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Express.
Wise motion.
Carr going to throw here. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the